Do you like 8-bit arcade-style sports games? Well, Hoop League Tactic might be your new favorite game. It's a tactical basketball game that makes you think about the next play. But before we begin, make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe. I upload weekly Retro Bowl videos, and this week we're taking a break from Retro Bowl, and we're looking at Hoop League Tactics. So, without further ado, let us begin. Number 1. This game, like it suggests, is a tactics game, making you think about the next play. For example, you just can't run to the basket because the opposing team will try to steal you the ball, so you have to pass and rely on screen plays instead of just going on your actual skill level, I guess, per se. And I guess it's not technically like that in Retro Bowl either. I mean, you just swipe and you pass the ball. It's not really that much of a learning curve to it, but this game there is a learning curve, and what you'll see in my actual gameplay, you probably can tell I don't know how to play this game. So if you know how to play this game, please write me a long and description filled comment on how to actually play this game, and if this video gets like 10 likes, we'll make another video on Hoop League Tactics. Number 2, I tried making things I'd want to see in Retro Bowl, but it never worked out. But one factor I wanted to see added in Retro Bowl is the ability to have full-on customization over your coach, over your players. All you can do with the Unlimited is customize their names, which isn't terrible, and I don't know if that gives you access to customize their uniforms or not. I don't know. I don't know if it does or not. Someone have to fact check me. But having that extra customization, for example, being able to have a custom roster from the actual NFL for all the teams, I feel like that'd be a neat feature to see added in Retro Bowl. But this is already in this game. You can have custom imported rosters, logos. You can customize their hair, the color of the hair, their archetype, stats within the archetype to make an actual perfect representation of a player in real life. And I think that is very cool customization within this game. And I think if you like customization, you will have a fun time with this game. Also, editor's note, you can also customize the court. And you can't customize the field in Retro Bowl. Not dissing in Retro Bowl, but this is neat to have within a game. Number 3, I kind of touched on it on my earlier point, so I'll keep it brief, but the AI is smart. They're not just standing there. If you call for a screen, they will make sure that your percent of shooting the ball lower substantially. So it's not like you can call for a screen, move, and then shoot. No, because even I'll show you the percent if they didn't move, but then they do move, and then that lot drops significantly. So the AI, I would say, is pretty smart, and you just can't pass to anyone. There's a low, medium, and a high risk pass, and if you throw a high risk pass, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna intercept the ball and they're gonna dribble down court and alley-oop. So I recommend we don't pass on high risk pass. Number 4, I have not gone too in depth, but they have a franchise mode. I personally am not a franchise mode myself. I'm more of a career mode person and story mode person. So I don't really know much about franchise. If that's something you're interested in, it's there. You can draft players, you can sign them, you can scout them. I don't know if this is just like Retro Bowl or more in depth, but that is there, and it's something to consider and have fun and go do stuff with. Number 5, my conclusion, as some would say, the fact that this game is free and checks nearly all the boxes is amazing. How often do you see a fun game to play on mobile that can actually compete with your other games that you play, like on your Xbox or your PlayStation or your computer, right? It's so fun to see games that can just actually be fun, excited, and get in depth and play with. And I'm so happy that you guys love games like this. And this game for me checks nearly all the boxes. The customization. I know I'm just kind of recapping everything, but the customization is a huge thing and very important to me. I like being able to have my own team that I made. I like making things and having my own teams. Like, oh yeah, I made that team. So I'm just so happy that you guys are so interested in Rushable and Hoop League Tactics and all these games out here, because if you weren't, I wouldn't have an audience and I wouldn't be here recording this video. So thank you for supporting these creators and making more people excited in this game. I just truly want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Now, without further ado, let me conclude this video so that way you can go on with your life. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. This is probably not your first video that you're watching me, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like I said earlier, I make weekly Rushable videos for you to watch, so there's really no reason not to subscribe. Well, I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you, yes you, in the next one. Goodbye.